Hey, what's good, everybody? Comment, like, subscribe, share the video. Yeah, we reached that date, and appears that Sean Diddy Combs has been sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison. And I believe he is also getting a fine of $500,000. Uh, yeah, to me, I don't feel like he's he should be getting this amount of time. I felt like at max they should have gave him maybe a year at max. But I guess 4 years, it's much better than getting 20, which was the maximum that he could have gotten. I just feel they're trying to make an example of the man. There's been a lot of people accusing him of so many horrible, horrible things that I felt like they added this amount of time just to like try to please them more than what the crime he should have been fully judged on. And that's the thing about this legal system, is that they weren't fully judging him just based off of what he had left to be sentenced on. They were judging him all the accusations. And that's the bad thing. They're supposed to remain neutral. I feel like they should remain neutral and just judge him specifically off of this crime that he was found guilty on. And that crime is kind of like a one of those bullish type crimes. But uh it is what it is. When you got that kind of money and you got that kind of power and you abuse it, you get to this situations. If he would have been making smarter moves, he wouldn't have gotten himself into where he got himself into. For a lot of the people out here there, that are pretty much judging him based off of that beat down he gave Cassie on that video. Remember, this case had nothing to do with that. And Cassie could have gone to the police and gotten something actually done, but she didn't. She let the time go by, and it was beyond the statute limitations. So it's on her. And based off of all the other things we found, Cassie wasn't fully a victim out here. So we can't fully judge this dude off of that beating that he gave her. Okay, because that's not what the case was about. If the case would have been about that, I'll give this guy an insane amount of time, but it wasn't based off of that. So we all have to remember that. But yeah, they were just trying to make an example of the man. Now a lot of these other guys out here, they need to make smarter moves, because as you can see, a guy as powerful as Diddy is where he is now. So money can't save you from everything. Let me know what you guys think, though. Peace.